Hey guys, this is Reggie with A-Team Appliance. Quick video on, gotta get the logo. Here we go. Quick video on flipping and a tip for even do-it-yourselfers. So this is for everybody, do-it-yourselfers, appliance flippers. It's raining out here, so I'm a little wet. But just got this customer, excuse me about that. Just sold this customer a set. They contacted me, sold it off of Facebook. They had a set to remove, which is awesome. That's always, you always want that. You know, you want to sell a set and take a set. So I get there, it's a nice matching set. And as I'm removing it, I said, hey, what issue was this one giving you? Just very nonchalantly, you know, don't really quiz them. And the lady said, well, it doesn't, it stops at the rinse cycle. And so as a technician, and this is good. So this is good for if you're a do-it-yourselfer trying to fix your own machine and you have a machine that stops on the rinse cycle. Usually it's like it's a lid switch typically, but in this case it's not the lid switch. So it's not, you know, it's not the lid switch if you could put it on spin and it starts to spin. And this is for Whirlpool direct drive washers, Whirlpool Kenmore products. So anyway, I said to myself, okay, that's usually a hot water issue, or some of the hoses are reversed. So when I disconnected the machine, I noticed the hot water valve was off and the line from the hot water was going to the cold water. So follow me on this one. So all rinses are cold water rinses. Now there are some machines that allow you to do, you know, warm water fill, warm water rinse if you select it. But for the most part, most machines are cold water fills. So if the hot water is connected to the cold water valve on the wash machine, and the hot water is off, that means her washer during the wash cycle, when it was put on cold, it would fill with water. I'm sorry, when it's put on hot. Yeah, and the dial was on hot, which is weird. So I guess they figured out, like, okay, it only works on a hot water setting. So the washer was set on hot water. And so it'll fill with hot water, wash, drain, and then it will call for the other water valve to open up to rinse. So follow me on this one. And so all you do is buzz. Bzzz. That's the valve opening, but no water's coming out. So their mind is broken. So this is just, so for my flippers out there, stuff like this happens, man. This is going to be a complete layup. So basically I got a machine with nothing's wrong with it. Sold a machine and got a machine and a set back with nothing wrong with it. I still have to go through my inspection process. I do that no matter what. So beware if you have a washer that won't go into rinse, won't go past the rinse cycle. Make sure your hoses are connected properly and your valves are on. So, and if you have a washer, you put it on cold water and there's steam coming out of that thing, and your clothes are hot, and you know, especially if you put it on warm, then you're getting double hot. So your clothes will fill up with just hot water and rinse with hot water. So beware of that. Make sure your hoses are right. So hope you followed all that. I'm sure technicians know what I'm talking about. If you're new to this, it's a little confusing, but basically all rinses are cold water rinses. And if you have your hot water hose hooked up to the cold water valve on the machine and your hot water is off, it's not going to advance past the rinse cycle. That simple. Any questions, leave comments. I'll try to answer them as much as I can. You know, I'm a multitask. I'm trying to run a business, a repair business, a flipping business, and you know, I do some other things too, stock trading and a bunch of other little things. But I'll try to answer my comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, support the channel. And again, this is Reggie with a quick tech tip from A-Team Appliance.